Okay, guys, welcome. My name is Iman. We're gonna watch Practical Magic. I've never seen this. I've heard of it. Like, I remember going into Blockbuster and Hollywood Video and wherever else I'd go when I was a kid, and I'd see the tape, the VHS tape covers of this movie. I've seen posters, but I've never seen the movie. I'm having a hard day today, just being really honest. So what I used to do when I was a kid, when I was having a hard day, I'd go and I watch movies, TV, something to lift me up and get me out of my dark place. So I'm watching something from 1998, which is like, that was when I was 8 years old. And the 90s are a time that are so special to me. I feel so very, very, very lucky to have lived through the 90s. I feel like we're the last, it's like the last frontier. We're it. Everyone else, you guys, I'm sorry, you guys missed out. You just did. 2000s and on, I'm so sorry for you guys. But I felt like we were it. That was it. But I'm excited for this because I just want to feel better. And sometimes watching movies do that. So I'm hoping for some fun. Let me just say this. I adore Sandra Bullock. I remember watching, I first saw her in Speed. So that's when I first fell in love with Was it the first movie I watched with Keanu Reeves? I'm not sure, because I know I watched Point Break as well, and I was obsessed with Keanu Reeves, but I remember seeing Sandra Bullock in Speed, and I was like, oh my God, she's amazing. She's gorgeous. She's fabulous. She's everything. And then I watched Miss Congeniality, and I was in love forever. And we've got Nicole Kidman. I love her too, actually. I do. I've followed her for a very long time. I'm just a kid who grew up in the 90s, who used to watch a lot of MTV, a lot of VH1, all the trash shows, all the good shows, all the movies. I followed the whole Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman relationship stuff. Like, I'm one of those kids that I soaked in all the pop culture, and it's all in here. So I feel like I have a relationship to these people, and I don't at all. But this is about witches, I think. That's the only thing I know. I've never seen a trailer. I've never seen anything, just the posters, and I just assume they're witches. So, all right. I'm going to jump right into this. I'll have the full timer reaction on Patreon. If you're interested, those links are down in the description box below. Let's get into it.
We Owens women have been blamed for everything that has ever gone wrong in this town.
Is that why people hate us so much?
Oh shit. They're going to hang the witch.
Well, the fact that our Aunt Maria was a bit of a heartbreaker didn't help. It helped that most of her lovers had wives on a hanging committee. She had the gift of magic.
Goodness.
And it was this very gift that saved her life.
Thank God, because God, I hate that they used to do this type of psychotic shit. Oh, Diane Weist. She's in Edward Scissorhands, the mother. I love her.
She cast a spell upon herself that she would never again feel the agony of love.
Aww.
So is that why Daddy died? From the curse?
No.
Yes, my darling. She knew that when you hear the sound of the Death Watch beetle, the man you love is doomed to die.
Oh, jeez.
We've raised you the best way we know how.
In this house.
Oh my God. Hey, this little, is that not, wait, hold on. No, that's not Tara. I thought Tara from The Walking Dead, but this is like, these are all the women of, wait, is that the actress that played Tara? No, she just looks like her. Jesus.
Let's go inside and do some spells.
Folks are going to learn things in this house that you will never learn in school. Come on, let's go. Go.
Okay, so that'll be Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock. Okay. She's Rizzo. Rizzo, is that her name? I mean, she's from one of the pink ladies from Greece, right? That's what I'm like, she looks so familiar. I don't know if her name was Rizzo. I cannot remember, but
Is all I think about. I don't know why the hell else would
Jesus. Oh no, so she has to kill?
Be careful what you wish for.
Damn, come on, witches, what are you guys doing? You gotta do good, not bad.
Oh, no, I hope I never fall. I hope I never fall.
Aw. Yeah.
What are you doing? Summoning up a true love spell. You can flip pancakes in the air.
A child's view of love. And a lot of women still, like, who are, like, my age and older's view of love. Guys, this is not how. Hope that the man is patient, that he, you know, cares for you. Not that he can flip pancakes.
You'll have one green eye. And one blue.
This was me as a kid. 100%. Like a little, just a little girl in love with fantasy.
And if it doesn't exist,
Mm.
never die of a broken heart.
Aw. I mean, yeah, they learn from their mom. They don't want to, they think that's why their mother died. They don't want that to happen to them. Or she doesn't want that to happen to her. Yeah, I think as a kid, I was very much into witches and vampires and all of that. Sabrina the Teenage Witch was awesome to me. Just a great show. Aww.
Wow. I feel like I'm never gonna see you again.
Of course you're gonna see me again. We're gonna grow old together. Honey, I need your pocket knife.
Great catch. Oh, and they're gonna do a blood pact.
Your blood. Our blood.
Young love. The honeymoon stage is always so fun.
Oh, Samson, now just knock it off. Okay?
I'm definitely like Nicole Kidman's like
Darling girl, when are you going to understand?
character, just wanting to find love
I'd rather to know
when I was younger.
it's what I
Like nobody's perfect. Everyone's got their drama. I want to live somewhere like this.
Where are you going, dear?
I don't want another heartbreak. I don't need a It's the way you love me.
Look at how hot she was. Or she still is. Oh my god, the soundtrack.
It's that pivotal moment. It's
Wait, do they know each other? Oh, they started dating.
Today is our 3rd anniversary. And all I have to show for it,
Aww.
and a husband I just can't stop kissing.
Aww.
Life is perfect.
I'm hanging by. a
Yeah, this is the
thread.
life that thankfully I got out of this type of situation because no. No judgments, but yeah, this is not a fun time.
Jimmy Angel.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my gosh. So I feel like this is definitely it's talking about like the two, the sisters and how they're on two different paths and which path is actually could be harmful and which path that is healing. That's my theory of what I'm seeing so far. Because like this type of lifestyle, this one here, it is not a fulfilling lifestyle. It's just not. It's very empty. And Sandra Bullock's lifestyle is the fulfilling one, but she won't. But there's loss in that. Like if her husband dies, there is a loss, but at least there was like true growth, if that makes sense. Oh, she's hearing. Oh no. It's like a curse. They've got to break this curse. They've got to break it somehow.
Hey boys, catch anything today?
Oh, he's gonna die. This is my fear with my partner. I just, you find someone who's great and then who just gets you. Oh. No.
You brought him into my life, now I want you to bring him back. Bring him back!
Oh.
I have never asked you for anything.
It wouldn't be Michael. It would be something else. Something dark and unnatural.
I don't care what he comes back as long as he comes back. Do this for me.
Interesting that they always have like 2 daughters.
And as for you two, my children will never do magic.
But you know what? That's the thing. The curse of love is pain. There's pain in true love. And that's the beauty of it. It's not really a curse. It's just the truth. I forget her name. God, what's her name? This actress. She's in the movie 13. I think she was dating Marilyn Manson.
Julie.
Yeah, how is Julie doing?
Honey, I just have to go to the bathroom.
Let's go together.
Chill, man. Why is this? Is it love spell or something? She's been making him like obsessed.
Drugging your boyfriend to get a little shut-eye?
Jeez.
Doesn't that seem a little strange to you?
You're right.
Stuff for you?
No. Depression's hard. Well, I'm really curious how this ends between both of them. Like where their story goes. And again, it's no shade to people who've lived that life. Like I lived that life too. I'm just realized it wasn't for me. It was a waste of my time and energy. And there's so much more of me that I could have been using that my energy for, like amazing things, and it was just that missing piece. I was like, I need to fill it somehow. And yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to that. Men and women, it doesn't matter. But I'm happy for her. I just want her to be happy for the relationship, for having a beautiful relationship. Because that was just important. Oh my God, it's like the same thing like that happens over and over. I would bippity boppity boop these little kids. No, I would have.
I hope you get chicken pox!
Kylie! Do not toy with people's lives. Do you understand? This is not a game.
No, you don't, Cass. You probably couldn't even if you tried.
God, being a mom is hard. It's so hard. No.
Room service here sucks.
Was she hit? Oh, she was.
Where's my tiger's eye? No, I need my tiger's eye. It brings me luck. No, I left it. No.
I have a very similar story when I was younger with my first boyfriend. This is why I'm very, was like, you don't want to just go through this, because, oh my, where is her sister?
You'll drive.
God, you guys, let's be careful who we talk to and who we know. Oh my Lord, it's the tale as old as time. This never changes. There's always going to be people like this.
The brand of the owner.
Oh my God. Oh, he's branding her.
I'm feeling very into sisters right now.
Ugh.
You're always on my mind. You were always on
Just drive. Drive. Oh, he has the keys.
You should have passed out by now. You didn't give him enough.
Gave him plenty.
You were always...
Maybe he's gotten used to it. Like immune to it. Maybe he is a vampire. I'm sorry if you're from Bulgaria, but I mean, maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I made you feel second best. I'm so sorry. I was blind.
God, how terrifying.
So sorry, Mom.
I want to be with you forever. You know that. I love you.
Please, please, don't do this.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Jesus. Jesus.
He's out. He's passed out.
I don't know where this movie is going. Like, I don't know. Is he dead?
How much did you give him, Sally?
I don't know, Jillian. I wasn't using a measuring cup. He was trying to kill you.
I mean, I'm sorry, but this guy was trying to kill you.
I really don't want to lose my children.
It's crazy. They're going through the same thing that their ancestors went through, except it's like the legal aspect now. Like, they were trying to, it's self-defense, but they're going to be tried. Potentially.
Option, Jilly, that is not a choice.
We don't have a choice, Sally. This is our choice.
Oh my God. What is this? Is Frankenstein? Like, Frankenstein's monster?
He's gonna be so pissed.
I wish my cat was in here, but he's being a huge brat. Oh my God.
Insert needles through eyes of corpse.
I mean, that would be me too. I love whipped cream. I cannot get enough of it. Ooh. So what happens if they don't do the needle in the eyes?
Want you to be my wife? Can you promise me that? Want you?
So they're gonna keep killing him over and over again? Imagine that. What is happening? Hold on. Wait, what is happening with this movie? Oh my God, like, what is happening?
You have the worst taste in men.
But he's just, I cannot. He's gonna come out. Night of the Living Dead.
Thanks for being my sister.
It's alright. Let's just put this all behind us.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
What are we gonna tell the aunts?
Nothing.
I don't think that's a good idea. Because this guy might pop out. Like, it's Thriller. Like, he's gonna come out. You've got kids. Like, you buried him in your front yard or backyard. In a yard by your house. Where your children live. No. Oh my God. At least they live, like, kind of in the middle of nowhere, so no one could see anything, but...
Don't you worry, dear. Whoever he was, he'll get what he deserves.
Got what he deserves. Yeah, I don't know how this movie, like, where it goes. Like, how does this end?
Each mom calls the next one down on the list. It's a big deal to get chosen.
But Sally never gets picked because everybody knows she's different.
Third name from the top of the phone tree is Dory Cancher.
Ugh, I'm sorry. Can't deal. All the judgment.
A snake tattoo.
God, man, why are we like this, women?
That's right. I'm back.
Hang on to your husbands, girl. The top of the phone tree list is... One moment.
Oh, Sal!
Now that was me.
Oh, boy. What is that? Hold on.
Adder's fork and blind worms sting.
Barbados lime is just the best.
Are they just making a cocktail?
Salt like a sailor's stubble.
Yeah, they are. Oh my god, why is this gonna be creepy? This seems so creepy. Like it's about to just get... Oh, this is so... I just miss the 90s. I mean, it's not that I can't dance around my kitchen because I do now, but there's just something different about this time. It seemed more free. We were all much more free, I think. Although I don't drink anymore, but I'll dance with them. I have my water. This is so therapeutic to just like go wild in your kitchen, in your house, just when you're cleaning, when you're cooking, just having fun. It's so healing.
This is serious.
Those poor kids. I mean, I can't believe they're sleeping still. My kids would have been awake for sure. This is why I don't drink. Just stupid stuff. Jesus. Wait, are they drinking the same? Wait. Hold on. I'm very sensitive to horror, so. Wait a minute. How could they be drinking the same thing?
Where did this bottle come from? Where did this bottle come from?
Smell. It's a smell of bullshit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You guys gotta say something.
Come on, Jet, let's go.
The more witches that work together, the stronger you are. Hello?
Leaving like this is a harsh lesson.
A lesson they must learn on their own.
But what about the little ones?
So they're just leaving.
Kylie, could you please go get that mint from the garden before your
Oh
bus
no.
gets here? Thank you. Where is Catherine?
This is another reason I don't drink. I'm done with that. The hangovers. Oh my god.
We'll get rid of it. You better call the aunts now.
But they left.
Mm.
What do you mean? Where did they go? To give you a message. Clean up your own mess.
He's trying to get you. Go inside, take care of the kids.
Damn, like how, yeah, I don't know how they take care of this situation at all. I don't know how this works in the witch world. Sir,
How did you know that I was her sister?
Oh, lucky guess, I guess.
what the hell is this movie?
Why don't you come inside? Chili.
She has crystals and all.
Is he cute? Yeah, nice, you know. In a very penal code sort of way.
Don't tell me he's gonna have a blue and a green eye.
You seem very
Hello
familiar.
there.
Morning, miss. Morning, Miss Owens. I need to find your boyfriend, James Angelo.
I don't know where he is.
Oh my god, the things she's putting on.
Now, I can tell that you've never touched a woman in anger all your life.
May I have my hand back, please?
Sure.
So what are you trying to tell me? You have no idea.
He didn't really kidnap her. He sort of like just a little nap. No, there was a car and she would.
She is me. I don't.
She just. You should know she has the worst taste in men.
Do you mind if I just took a look around?
And he just took a little bit of her blood.
2 years ago, she was found strangled
Oh.
right on the side of the highway. Her body had been marked with a kind of a brand.
So they got rid of a piece of shit. Monster. Oh, good.
Just don't ache.
She's selling placentas.
A placenta bar.
They'll jump off the roof and fly. When they get mad.
He got the chicken pox.
It's not saying they murdered him, just that maybe they shook his hand and then he died. It's very...
Howdy.
definitely not into that stuff. Try to remember.
My mistake.
Here. I was about to come by your house tomorrow morning.
Fine.
Okay. That's a date.
This movie is like going all over the place, but I'm loving it, and I'm just letting it all be. I'm enjoying this. It's good for me to watch movies like this, not these like stressful movies that I usually watch all the time.
Jimmy. Go away.
I mean, but you buried him in your backyard or front yard. It's like you brought your mess to your own home.
We have to banish this man for your mommy's own good. Blessing seeds. Right. What else do we need? And Tony, I told you to listen out the door.
Nicole Kidman's hair is always just gorgeous.
You know she loved your daddy. Oh, she loved him very, very much.
I can't wait to fall in love.
She's like her, like Julie.
Kylie, listen to me.
Yeah, give her some advice.
Do you ever put your arms out and spin and spin and spin really, really fast?
She does it all the time.
Makes your heart race. It turns the world upside down. But if you're not careful, you can lose your balance.
Mm-hmm. This is why I love movies. They're just teachers.
I won't let you fall down. He's here.
And she could only give that advice because she went through that experience. That's, you know, sometimes you gotta go through it so you can help.
Do you have a gun?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see it?
Yeah, no.
You should come around here on Halloween. You could really see something then.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we all jump off the roof and fly. We kill our husbands, too.
Have you ever seen a saguaro cactus? Huh? Step aside, you.
He's gonna flip the pancakes. She's gonna fall in love. He's the one. That cat. Oh my god. I want to get a little black cat for my kitty. Just a friend. And he made a cactus shape. Okay. Kids.
No, we want them.
Careful, they tend to use them as frisbees.
I want pancakes. That sounds so good. I mean, he already fits into the family, which is so interesting. Like, she's so comfortable with him. And he's so comfortable with her and her daughters.
Oh, here's the syrup.
No! Okay, you ready? Let's go.
I wish I could be a kid again. I want to be a little kid. It's just like I guess we can all be kids now. We just have to be. I have to make myself more free. There's just a freedom that children have. Ew! Why is it making that noise? Do you have to kiss it? Oh.
You better get yourselves a damn good lawyer.
Oh.
And don't even think about leaving town. What was in that syrup?
Well, at least I lived my life. And you hate me for that because it scares the hell out of you. Julian.
There is a little truth in that.
You spend all your energy just trying to fit in, be normal. But you're never gonna fit in.
Did you or your sister kill James Angelo?
Julian didn't kill anybody.
Oh.
Jillian did.
She's turning herself in. I mean, it's so interesting though. They're like, it's like they've known each other for years. Can we not do it on the evidence, please?
One green eye, one blue.
Oh, so he does. Oh, how funny.
I was born with it.
No, no.
So she's gonna have to use her magic, her skills. For once, she's been holding back like her whole life, trying to fit in, which I get. You gotta do it. You gotta go all out. Oh, damn. She's like possessed. Oh.
Just looking at you makes me homesick.
Oh, boy. So he must have done something to his family. Like his sister or something. That was his sister who he killed. Ew. The symbol. We all have symbols we live by. It's his belief.
They explain this all to me.
Is that it? I thought the sister was gonna have to do something. I thought Sally was gonna go all out.
All right. I thought I came here to bring in the bad guy, because generally that's what I do.
No, but she's not a bad guy.
I worked a spell, so I would never fall in love. I asked for qualities in a man that I knew couldn't possibly exist.
Oh, and the little star. Oh, God, I have things to say.
And if you stay, I wouldn't know if it was because of the spell, and you wouldn't know if it was because I didn't want to go to prison.
This whole movie is so funny because it's like they literally committed murder, but I'm like, oh, but their romance. I want them to get together.
You know what? I wished for you too.
Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my God. Now, okay, so she does have to. Okay, use your magic. Become who you need to become. That's right. Or just beat the shit out of her.
Just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
We have to banish him.
9 women. 12's better.
Do you have any friends?
Linda! Hi, it's Sally. I'm activating the phone.
This movie, I will say, is like, is it a horror? Is it drama? Is it comedy? Is it campy? I don't know.
Sally just came out.
Apparently her sister just got out of a very bad relationship and the guy will not leave her alone.
You know what? Yeah, the women got to come together. The thing is we're all struggling. We're all going through something, and that's the sucky part. Is like it's everyone's kind of out for themselves, and they're afraid of each other. And oh Jesus. She's just like perfect. She's perfect looking. It's too much. Just like her side profile is so freaking gorgeous. Oh my God. They like picked the ugliest little toads. Blech. I love it. I love it. This movie's making me feel happy.
A little witch in all of
There is. I was just gonna say that. Every woman has a little witch in her. It's the truth. Some of us have bitch, but most of us have witch. Women have intuition. There's a spirituality that women have. It's just the truth. I mean, this one is a witch for sure. There's no way. Yeah, you guys can really feel for her at this point.
Remember that as we go forth, it is only with our hearts beating as one that we can save the life of this child.
Oh, I have so much to say. Okay, I'll say it now. It's so real. The choices we make, the men or women we like, sleep with or become intimate with. There's just things you take from people. It is. I know that's like unpopular, but it's so true. it's not about like these spirits and all of that, but there's genuinely pieces of you give to people. I don't think it's supposed to be where it's important to know who you're being intimate with. And there's some people out there that are not. They cause a lot of heartache. No, you gotta keep going.
Just let him take me.
No. I was like, okay, you gotta take a shot.
I wonder if that would work on my ex-husband.
Come on, ladies. Let's clean house.
And that's why we've got brooms. That is why we broom the house. That's right.
What would you do, Julie? What wouldn't I do for the right guy?
Do you always?
This is a movie for us. This is for us women. It is. Or those who feel or identify as women. This is for us. Or even men. Hey, this is your movie too. Whoever. Life is a trip, as I learned in radish. I love radishes. I love radishes. Training day, they say life is a trip.
To the sea.
Aww.
Plant lavender for luck and fall in love whenever you can.
I love it. I wish. I love that the whole town is finally just accepting them. Because once you know, then you're not scared anymore. It's the ignorance that's the scary part, or that makes people fearful. The unknown. Bring my kitty. I want to come out and say to you guys, I am a witch. This is the time for me to come out and say this. This is Loki, and he's my special magic kitty. You want to go? Oh, he's so cuddly and big right now. This is a movie that was so necessary for me right now. I just remember always loving movies like this. When I was really stressed, I'd love to watch movies like this. Like what this movie is saying is it's just like women are dealt a really hard hand in life. We are. It's just a weird hand. It's a different hand. A lot of who we are is hated, and not only by some men, but by some women. And we all fall prey to. We all have a different path, and sometimes some of us go down a path that causes more trauma, more pain, more suffering, and then others have paths that are just less pain, less suffering. And for example, Sally and Julie. Sally was very content with staying home, staying in her town, having a normal life, and she got all of that, and she was very happy with it. And she suffered loss. She was in love with her husband, but he died. He ended up dying, and she lost him. And then we have Julie, who was not very content with herself. But at the same time, she did have she knew who she was. She was wild, she has fun, she is the life of the party, and she takes chances. So her path doesn't mean it's a wrong path. She takes way more chances, and because sometimes when you take more chances, that just means you might get hurt more often. Whereas other people who take less chances get hurt less. but maybe you picked the wrong person the first time. Like if we're talking relational, you pick one guy and then you stay with that guy and then he ends up not being the best person, or you pick a girl and they are not the best person, but you feel stuck with that person. And then maybe it all adds up anyways in the end, like pain. Like I have my past and I was trying to explore. I'm like a child, just trying to go through life and like, oh, I have to touch the hot stove a few times, like touch it, and then, okay, let me not touch that hot stove anymore. That's hurting me. I love that they do show the consequences of actions in this. Like it's a funny movie, it's cutesy and all of that, but there are consequences to our actions. It doesn't mean Jilly deserved it. It doesn't mean Jilly is any less than Sally. It doesn't mean any of that. And vice versa. It doesn't mean that Sally, just because Sally wants to fit in, doesn't mean she's any less than. But at the same time, it's like they're sisters. They need each other. The women all came together in the end because they could relate. Everyone has a little bit of a witch, a little bit of magic. Maybe that's an easier pill to swallow. We all have that magic within us. And if we hold hands, we really come together. It brings people healing. You know, and this is, I feel like we're in such a weird time because, like, I'm gonna bring up Midsummer. I've seen some videos that were like trashing Midsummer and like, I get that. I think it's obvious, like we all know, it's very implied that, yeah, cults aren't the best. But there was something in Midsummer I really appreciated, which was when, what was her name? Florence Pugh's character, you know, she sees her boyfriend, she catches him having sex with the girl, and she starts, you know, going through the emotions, and she starts crying, and all of the women come together and they start mimicking her cry, like feeling her. And people saw that as like, do you see, that's how cults are. They just use you when you're vulnerable. And I saw it in a different way. I was like, no, wait, they're like actually feeling her pain and allowing her to let it all out. She had to let it all out. And a lot of people are just, it's so easy to get views by saying, this is wrong. This is wrong, and let me tell you why. Like, that's the whole thing nowadays. It's like, that's why every video is about what is wrong and why it's wrong. But this is a thing culturally, like in my mom's country, in Iran and in the Middle East, as well as in African countries, as well as in India and other countries like that. The women come together and they cry together. They wail, they hit their chest, they're weeping in unison with each other. It's a very common thing for women to do this in other countries. In the West, in Western civilization, that's not common. That's looked at as a mental case. That's weird. But in other countries, the villages, you know, the villagers come together to support people who have went through loss, especially women. You know, we come together and we hold each other, we cry, we let people let that, all of it out, because it's so important to cry, to let the emotions out. And so when I saw that scene in Midsummer for the first time, it actually touched me. It didn't make me feel like, oh, this is wrong. Like, it was something that I wished for, because it's like, it always feels like you have to put on a strong face in front of your friends. And even like, I catch my friends doing this too. Like, my best friend will always apologize when she starts crying and breaking down, and it's like, you don't need to apologize. I want to cry with you. I want that, but I don't feel safe enough because it's just not the environment. It's like we grew up in a weird time where we all have these natural emotions, but people tell us they're wrong. They tell us crying means you're unhinged. They tell you crying means you're weak. You're not woman enough. You're not man enough. Yet, why do we have tear ducts? Why do we all cry? Why is that a thing? And it's like, because we were created to laugh. We were created to be angry. We were created to cry. It's all a part of how our bodies work. And so I love seeing this where the women come together, they let go of their differences, and they come together for a woman who they probably had jealous feelings of, like she was saying, like, yeah, I'm here to steal your husbands, like, watch out, ladies. And it's kind of funny because it's like, yeah, like, we just need to let go of all of this stuff. We really do. And it's not easy because it's like ingrained in us to really not like one another, and to be happy when our sisters are down. It is. And then there's a lot of you who were raised in households that are not like that. And so you're so lucky. It's such a privilege. It's such a privilege. And you know, if you have that light where you're just automatically or naturally more inclined to be caring towards other women, and other women are mean to you or hurt you in some way, just understand they're probably coming from a place of pain that you will never understand. But you can at least know, like, usually when people are hurting, it's not always about you anyways, especially if you don't know each other. Yeah, some of our behaviors hurt each other though, and that's the truth. And that's what you see with Sally and Jilly. Like, it's tough to have to clean up your sister's mess all the time. It's tough to have to worry about your sister or your brother or your family or your friend, because they continue to make these really dangerous decisions. And you just have to, there's nothing you can do but just allow them to do it. I just think this is why I love watching movies, and this is why I want to watch more of these like 90s movies, these 2000s movies, these 80s movies, because it's all about, hey, yeah, I made mistakes. These are my consequences. I'm not any less than you, and you're not any greater than me, but I need your help. I need comfort. I need help. I just need help. And that's what she got in the end. Jilly needed her sisters, not just her blood sister, but her women together. And that's something I want to. It's been so hard to navigate female friendships for me, because I have a lot of trauma from my first female friendship, which was my mother. And as an adult, especially an adult with children now, I have more sympathy towards her, and I can empathize with her struggles, because she, again, went through so much more than I ever did. And I'll never understand her perspective. I could never. And that, like, not all of us have that opportunity to see our parents in that way. A lot of our parents were really, really, really messed up. So I can't speak for everybody. I'm so thankful for the friends I do have, because we're not perfect. I'm not perfect, but yet we've stood by each other. We've been through so much together, and we're still growing right now. And I'm lucky that I'm not like friendless. But I you know, as an adult, it's like, and as an adult learning later in life, it's like, okay, I have to also understand some friendships are actually hurting me, and they did hurt me really bad, and I have to choose my heart. And so it's like, we don't live in a perfect world where everyone's going to come together and hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Like, a lot of people's traumas are really hard to deal with, and to and sometimes sometimes it's best for separation, and that's the truth. It's so windy outside today. It feels very witchy. I want to watch Hocus Pocus. Maybe I'll do that. And I've never seen The Craft. So I definitely will react to The Craft at some point. I used to watch Charmed, by the way, just to say, like, I watched it with my best friend at the time when I was in high school, and we were I watched it with her and her mom. Like, I watched almost every episode, and I was obsessed with that show. But yeah, I just, it's so funny to, like, being a kid who grew up like very, very religious. I was told witches are evil, wizards are evil, vampires, but I always loved that type of genre. Even as a kid, I would tell my mom, "Mom, can you buy me vampire teeth, please, please. And she was just like, why is my kid like this? Why? But I always was like that. And I loved Hocus Pocus. I loved everything that had to do with anything that was like out there, that was for me, that fed my soul. There's so much information in a movie, and it's easier to swallow than like your mom or dad telling you, don't do this, honey, don't do that. Like, it's so much easier to be like, okay, yeah, you probably don't want to really go down the path that Jilly went down if you can avoid it. And be aware, being self-aware, and just being content with yourself. Really being like, am I? And that was like a journey I had to realize, was like, I'm not content. Even Sally said there was like this hole that she just wanted to fill. I think we all have that. And I think it's this lack of knowing who we are and truly, truly, truly loving ourselves and talking to ourselves and being like, well, what is it that I like? What are my interests and hobbies? And I'm important to, too. And it's like, for me, I've been taking baths. I was never a bath person. And, but my self-care recently has been like a bath. After I get the kids to sleep and then Linus is doing his thing, I get to go and take my time, listen to some Erykah Badu and, set the mood and really come into myself, become like who I am. It's just having a relaxed time and really showing myself love, because I need to be that one for me, and we all do. And so yeah, I love this movie. I want to watch more of these movies. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you took something away from this. We need to come together as women, 100%. We really do. And it's not easy, but I'm learning, I'm growing. That's my process right now. And that's what I want. If we come together, the stronger we will be. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, everyone.